Hey, welcome back to the channel. This is the new Oceco Invansio BLDC ceiling fan, and it's got this nice new look with its ABS body, bright new light. We'll test it, we'll see how quiet it is, and we'll also see how easy it is to get fixed. Welcome back. Okay, so Oceco has kind of sent this fan over. It's not a paid review, so I'm just going to be very honest. So this is a nice green box they're using now. So this saves power because it's a BLDC fan, takes about 38 watts, a little more than the regular fan, has a nice new remote. It's also has a 3-year warranty, and this comes in 3 colors, white, brown and black. This one's probably the black color, and I like the way the packaging has changed over the period of time. I used to see that the boxes were getting smaller, but this one's actually gotten bigger. This one's got the ABS body, of course, and so the blades are a little more thicker than the regular metal blades. And this one runs 3 times longer on inverter because it consumes less power. And it's got a new design and it's got a new remote. We'll check that out later. Also, the heating problems reduced in this fan, so the BLDC motor is much more efficient. Let's see what else is on the box. Yeah, dimmable LED light, so it's got 3 modes in it. So yeah, designer ABS blades, so this will be something new. And there you go, the colors are actually called pearl white, walnut wooden and gloss black. So that's what this color is. And it's got a special new mode which they claim is supposed to be very quiet at lower speeds. In fact, the fan runs a little more slower than a regular fan would do on speed 1. So we'll check that out as well. 3-year warranty, and they have their email addresses and the website links there, so you can check them out. So yep, it's a brand new fan, and let's get this open. Wow, that's a big box. And there is the fan. Everything is one box this time. So you can see the motor at the middle. That's the new remote, which is also used on the Helico series. I have done a review on the 6-blade fan. I'll leave links here in the description as well. So this one's a pretty standard remote which they're using now. It's got the light controls, speed controls, timer options, etc. So the end caps are over here. So 2 funnels. Quickly taking this out to just show you the paint quality, and this has got the shiny stuff on it, the gloss black they call it, which is really cool. So this is a middle section which covers the down rod. So this is probably going to hold 2 funnels on both sides, end caps. Yeah, that's also got the same treatment. Very nice. There is a this is called the the fitting screws and the clamps. There's something else down there. It's just a piece of rubber. Okay, that's just to hold this packet together. And let's see, what else do we have? Yep, this is a new cover they've given, which probably would go on top of the motor. And it's got this unique feature where you can connect the wires inside so that you don't have this trouble of fixing this later. So we'll do that a little later during the video, but this is new. You have an extra piece of equipment there. Blades. Now all the blades are ABS and they've got the nice design. There's a lot of angles to it. It reminds me of the Orient fan which we used to have. The Aero series of fans had the same sort of blade design. And you can see the mounting screws are also different on this one. I always notice that the ABS blades are quieter than the metal counterpart fans. So that's going to be true on this fan as well, I'm assuming. But let's find out later. Look at that sweep on this blade. It's totally different. But the finish is nice. So there's no headache of bending or all those issues which you get with regular blades. We have the instruction manual here. So here it's kind of a very detailed small little pamphlet which gives you everything. So let's look at some of the technical things. So this is a 1200 mm fan, 38 watts and power factor of 0.99. CMM of about 245. So that's the air delivery rate. So 245. So which is pretty good for a 1200 mm fan. So this is the central motor unit. So they have used plastic this time, a lot of it. And this motor is kind of getting smaller and smaller as you see the newer fans. So yeah, some more specifications on that part there, and you also have the fitment screws there. So just putting the technical specs here in case you want to just quickly go through it again. And these are the items in the box. So that cap there is going to be different for sure. And just look at the differentiator. So this blade is so thick as compared to a regular fan blade. So I'm just thinking, how is it going to deliver the airflow, and is it going to be better than a regular blade fan? Just trying to put this cap on top here, and it fits. Totally makes it look bulky with that, I feel, but anyway. So down rod's given, the battery is given for the remote. And the blades are pretty light, so this should kind of make it more efficient, I feel. Look at the sweep there. And good quality paint on this one as well. So LEDs hidden under this particular dome. So I called my local electrician and he quickly got it together. Just warned me that there could be a little issues fixing this end cap because of the amount of clearance you have with the ceiling. Anyway, he tried to put everything together quickly, and he does that one shot assembly, which means he puts everything together on the ground. Just to compare with one of the old fans which Oceco sent me. So that's the old fan there, and this is the new one. Look at the design change. It's quite a lot. A significant difference in the way the fan looks, much more bulkier for sure. Finally, and like I mentioned, it's a little difficult to fix this on because there's very little clearance because of that end cap and that design going on there. Finally, I just wanted to show you the transition from this fan on the ground to the ceiling. Beautiful looking fan. It really looks nice, and people keep asking, how did you get this fan? And it looks really nice. So it's got this nice stance to it, which shows as if it's facing downwards like a flower petal. And I think that's kind of unique about this fan. And those curves actually have its own light effect because of the way it reflects light. So that's also something which you might like. And it's really quiet. This is speed 1 I was talking about. It has this very quiet stance to it. At least on speed 1 it runs slower than the regular fans. And that light is really nice. It's pleasing to the eye, doesn't hurt you. And the air delivery is really decent. It kind of throws in and throws out a lot of air for sure. And this is reminiscent of the Orient Aero series, which also had the ABS blade, and this one does the same. Very soft but firm air delivery. Let me know what you guys think about the design and this light in the middle. I personally like this a lot, and that new cover over there fits perfectly. So yeah, I like this fan a lot. So if you have done up ceilings and you have a good ceiling unlike mine, I think this is going to be a standout design if you are looking for something different in terms of a ceiling fan, which is also efficient. Also note that before you get this fan fixed, disable a regulator. It doesn't need a regulator. It only works with its remote. And if you fix a regulator, the fan will get damaged. So make sure that you disconnect the regulator from this fan. The best part is the light circuit is independent of the fan, so you can use the light separately and the fan will still be switched off, which is really awesome. Quick walkthrough of the remote. So it's just got a very simple remote. We have the 5 fan speed settings in the middle with the turbo mode in the middle. You can toggle the speeds manually on the left corner. So on the right side of the remote, you have the light button settings wherein you can dim or brighten the light as per your liking or switch it off completely as well. So these two help you do final controls on the lights and the fan speed. And you have the timer controls, which means it will have 8-hour timers, and you have a sleep mode which will reduce the speed every hour, and the swing mode which will increase the fan to the max and bring it down to the lowest every now and then, giving you a different effect. And there's a power button, of course. So that's it. So just showing the brightness of the light. Right now it's switched off. You have a 1 watt, and then you have 5 watts, and then you can take it all the way to 7 watts and then 10 watts. So yep, it lights up the room because it's positioned so well in the middle of the hall or room, so it kind of lights up very well. Let's see that again. Yep, it's flicker free and it's really bright. I like this light. Okay, now for some traditional speed tests, which we always do with our fans. Okay, got a decibel meter here. Shows you that it's doing about quiet house, fluctuating between 30 decibels. Let's start the fan now, right? Okay. This is going to be speed 1. It's relatively quiet. Look at that. Still about 30 decibels. What is speed 2, right? Speed 2. Speed 2, and that's running at about 30, 33. Let's go to speed 3. Okay. Speed 5. Hope this gives you a fair idea of how noisy this fan is or how quiet it is. Anyway, that's our conclusion on this fan review. It's a very beautiful fan, very quiet, has good features on it. I'll leave links in the description below. Hope you liked the video. In case you did, please like, subscribe, and share with your friends. And I'll see you on the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.